Early in the morning.
What's going on, the people? That miss your boy Cam Topical Juice, and we are back with another video for you today. As you can see from the title, we are talking about Fredo and his gang allegedly attempting to buy guns to target a fellow rapper, and that rapper is Digga D. Now guys, I actually did a video on this a couple of weeks ago, about 2-3 weeks ago, and I had a source from Twitter basically say that Fred had a pending gun case and that's why he was chilling in Dubai. I did a video on that, right? And I even said in that video, listen, I don't know if this is true, this is just some internet gossip, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway to see if it's actually true. And I had a couple people in the comment section saying, oh what, so you just see things on the internet and then you just run with it. Where are you at now, you nerds? Where are you at now? Yeah, next time just know your place in silence, because it turns out that source from Twitter that I decided to use was 100% accurate. He is in court. Well, he's in Dubai right now, but him and his gang have been accused in court of trying to get guns, talking on group chats, exactly what I reported a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it all was facts. And this is now an update video on that. So yeah, I want to see some nerds pipe up in the comment section now. But anyway, aside from the I told you so moment, we're going to talk about this. So guys, there's quite a lot to talk about in this. It's quite a long article that I've actually discovered from the person that was actually in the court who's done a report, done a document on this essentially. So I'm going to get straight into this because it's a long article that I need to read, and then I'm going to give you my opinion and we're going to break this down. So like the video for me guys, just that little thumbs up, it only takes half a second and it makes a massive difference on how all these YouTube videos perform in the algorithm. If you like me, if you like my content, please consider just pressing that subscribe button. You can always change your mind and it's free. Press that bell to be notified because I'll be dropping videos in the AM and the PM. So as I said, Fredo, the rapper, has been accused in court recently, as recent as today I believe, of trying to buy guns basically. Not just him, his gang, Pattern Gang, they've all been mentioned in this court document on how they've tried to acquire guns and they've tried to chip in for straps basically. Not only that, targeting individuals, and that individual happens to be one of their rivals, Digga D. So this is a real interesting case, but I'm going to read an article now. So have a look at your screens right now. It says, rap star's gang tried to obtain guns to kill rival, the jury's told. A well-known rap star who is currently in Dubai has been named at a trial as being a co-conspirator in a plan to shoot his main rival. And as we know, that is Fredo. Kingston upon Thames, 8 alleged gang members have gone on trial charged with an attempt to buy guns as part of a plan to shoot a rival drill rapper. Marvin Bailey, better known as Fredo, and described in court as a high-profile, well-known rap star, is named on the indictment as a co-conspirator, and the jury was told that one of the people lined up as a possible target was Digga D, whose real name is Reese Herbert. Now before I carry on, as you know, Digga D and Fred, they don't get on. They've been dissing each other for years. Digga D hates him, Fredo hates him as well. It's alleged that Fredo got stabbed years and years ago by Digga's gang and whatnot, so they don't like each other. So it makes sense why Fred and the Mandem have been trying to target Digga D. This is normal on the roads and in the streets, unfortunately. Javon Tyson, or Tyson, Kylan Granham, Mustafa Abdallah, Romello Briggs Leon, Harry Crump, Abraham Frimpong, Yassine Abdullah, and Herman Yikalo all deny conspiracy to possess a firearm with intent between July and November 2022. The 8 who went on trial on Tuesday also deny a second charge of conspiracy to contravene the Prisons Act, namely by smuggling mobile phones into jails between September 2022 and May 2023. Mr. Crump alone denies 2 further charges of possession of Class A drugs with intent in relation to 15 grams of cocaine and 5 milligrams of MDMA, which was allegedly found on him in February 2023. Opening the case for the prosecution, Ian McLaughlin said it was the Crown's case that all 8 defendants were members of Arrow Road Boys, HRB, which he said was sometimes referred to as the Pattern Gang. He said they hailed from the W9 and W10 postcodes of central London, especially the Mozart estate. Mr. McLaughlin told the jury that HRB was in deep-rooted opposition to other gangs, which was often deadly in its ferocity. He said there was a history of tit-for-tat shootings between the HRB and their rivals. Now let me stop there. This is madness, because we like to think here in the culture that only us in the culture know about gangs or know what's going on in the streets. Guys, the police are so well informed. They might not know slang off the top of their head, but they hire people to break down slang. They hire people to break down music videos. They hire people to study and research the gang warfare that's happening in the streets of London, not just London, across the UK. You feel me? Whenever these guys, start doing their music videos and put at the start of the video, oh, this is just entertainment, this is all bollocks, no one believes that. If you were talking about fictional things, then cool. But when you're actually putting in the lyrics things that you've done to people that are real, that the police can tie back to real life examples, you are fucked. Do you understand? You're fucked. You can't shoot yourself in the foot like that. So if you ever think here that the police and that don't know what's going on, or you think that a YouTuber like Trap Law Ross or whoever on this YouTube thing are snitches, no bro, look at the people who are out here putting this music out there. The police know everything. They know the history. They know the context. It's not just, oh, they're buying guns for no reason. They know why they're buying guns and they know who they're trying to target. The police know a lot of things, you lot, seriously. Violence glorified in drill rap videos. Mr. McLaughlin said the violence is glorified in drill rap videos which are broadcast through platforms such as YouTube. Those raps seek to brag about the actions of one gang and at the same time belittle or taunt the ops. This of course fuels further animosity and so the cycle continues. The prosecutor said in the summer of 2020 an HRB member known as Billy or Billy the Kid was killed and his death was later commemorated. In August 2020, Jeffrey Wegby, a 26-year-old known as Gucci, was shot dead. Mr. McLaughlin said his death was glorified in a video for a drill rap song called Roll Up, released by Javon Tyson, who is also known as Lil Dots. The prosecutor said an expert on gangs would give evidence that the lyrics of the song referred to taking a dead person's ashes and making them into a roll-up cigarette is a sign of disrespect. Guys, what did I tell you? I know that sound. I haven't even read this whole article, by the way. I didn't even know it was going to say that. I just caught the first part. So I knew they were going to talk like this. And it's so funny, they're taking a dead person's ashes and making them into a roll-up. Just because these lot, are like freshies in terms of they're like British freshies. They don't know what we're talking about when you say, I'm rolling up my man or put my man in a spliff. They hire people to dissect the lyrics, you understand? I've said all the time, I like drill music. I have since 2015. I listen to it every day, every other day. There's always a place in my heart for ignorant rap, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it does fuel violence, it does fuel retaliation, it does fuel gang beef. So if you are going to be rapping on these drill beats and that, stop talking about real life things. You can say that you poked up my man, which is still stupid, but say that you poked up my man, use a different location, use a different year. You know what I'm saying? Don't show the police anything because they will get you. They've been highlighting lyrics to the jury for years. But at the end of the day, if you're stupid enough to talk about what you've done in a song, you deserve to go to jail. And it is what it is. In July 2022, Mr. Tyson's 26-year-old brother, Danish, I think I pronounced that right, was killed. And he also goes by the name of Wu. Mr. McLaughlin said on October 24th, 2022, the police found in a service cupboard next to a flat on the Mozart estate 2 guns in a bag. He said the guns were forensically linked to Mr. Tyson, so Lil Dots, and Mr. Granham. The prosecutor said the police also searched a flat in a tower block in Vauxhall, South London on November 10th, 2022 and found a loaded gun hidden behind a panel in a roof void. Who's been snitching? How the hell did they know this? The police are really impressive, because they seem to get intelligence that no person would get. The fact that they know that the specific identity, there's loads as in bro, it's got to be a snitch. There's snitches in every single gang. Not one gang in the whole of London doesn't have a snitch. Not one. Every single gang in London, whether they care to admit it or not, has an informer. That's a fact. Prosecution will rely on Snapchat group evidence. Mr. McLaughlin said in the autumn of 2022, a man called Deshaun Nicholas was arrested and police were able to get into a Snapchat group which they claimed contains 33 HRB members. Mr. McLaughlin said in the Snapchat group there was discussion of gang activities and talk about how to, quote, raise funds to buy guns and how to deliver mobile phones to gang members in prison. He said 2 men, Mr. Adala and Mohammed, had been convicted in Feb this year of an almost identical count of conspiracy to possess a firearm with intent. Mr. McLaughlin said when Adala and Mohammed were arrested by police in November 22, they were in a minicab with Fred. He said at the time of the arrest, Fredo was wearing a BDK pendant, which was believed to be a reference to Billy, who died during a ride-out attack into the territory of a rival gang in Stonebridge. Mr. McLaughlin said, when police visited Fredo's office in February 2023, they found a mural painted on the wall. He showed the jury an image of the mural and said of Fredo, the artist has given him a prominent position centre stage. Mr. McLaughlin pointed out a large tattoo of the word pattern gang, which is on Fredo's body. The prosecutor said the mural also depicted Billy and 2 others with halos over their heads, signifying they were dead. But he said it also included a live Dinesh Tyson, who was later killed. He said 2 of the defendants, Javon Tyson and Romello Briggs Leon, also featured in the mural. On Wednesday, the judge responded to a note from one of the jurors who said he did not want to be politically correct, but thought it was a bit odd the jury was almost all white when most of the defendants was black. She told the juror they had been picked at random, irrespective of colour, and reminded the jury they must return a verdict based only on the evidence in the case. The trial is due to last until August. Now, first things first, I'm glad I reported on that story a couple of weeks ago because it turns out to be 100% true. And I said in that video, I said, fam, what is with these lot, yeah, with not thinking smart? Now, I know people over the years, you know, people I consider friends who handle certain things in their palm, and when they handle it, they wear gloves. Do you understand? Now, I ain't involved in any of this. I've told you, lot, I'm just a YouTuber, I'm a civilian. But people I've associated with, they handle certain things, and they always protect themselves with gloves. You feel me? Even when they're touching it, playing with it, breaking it, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know, innit? Why are they not using gloves? I'm not encouraging gang activity. I'm not encouraging gang activities. Of course not. I want all of them brothers to be innocent and to go home and choose a different career path. Of course I want that for my brothers and sisters out there. But the reality is they chose the career path of gang membership. You feel me? So if you're gonna go down that route, do your due diligence. Firstly, if you're handling anything that can get you 6 years or whatever, 6+ years, wear gloves. Because little dots and that are linked to the firearm. Their fingerprints are on the firearm, so they're fucked, yeah? Not only that, what are they doing on a Snapchat group chat, openly discussing firearms? Not only that, openly discussing targets. Now, Digga D weren't going to be the only target, obviously. He's the main one because when it comes to these rap beefs or these street beefs that spill over into the rap world, of course, you're going to want to target the biggest gang member in that group, and that's going to be Digga D in terms of fame, in terms of money. If you get rid of Digga D, that means the supply of money, the supply of guns, the supply of drugs, whatever, to the block is limited, you feel me? So I'm not surprised that Digga D is the target there, but why are we talking about this on Snapchat? It was dangerous enough talking about it on EncroChat and all the others encrypted phones that got busted. Snapchat is not encrypted, bro. As in, they can easily, the police, if they find your phone, they can easily just whoop, go into our Snapchat to go back in time to what's been deleted, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, why is Fredo in this group chat? Now, I'm not too sure if it specifically said he was in the group chat, but I'm sure it alluded to the fact that he was in the group chat. He was one of the 33 members. Why is the boss on the group chat? When you're the boss, yeah, I know that you supply the block with this and this, but you need to be hands-off in every single way possible. You need to tell a brethren, to tell a brethren, to tell a brethren, who then tells another brethren in the group chat. You can't have no trail back to you. You understand? And I'm not even no gang member. I'm just a civilian. I'm just someone who's intelligent. You feel me? Anything I've ever done that's criminal in my life, well, I've never been caught for it. I used to get NFA all the time back in the day, and I always, like, I'm smart. You feel me? So I'm not saying it's impossible to get caught. I'm not that cocky, but I'm just saying that anytime I've done things, I ain't really been caught for them. You feel me? Because I like to think 10 steps ahead. This is chess. But some of these man, they don't really think. Now you've got Fred now, who's in Dubai still. I have no idea why. Could it be that he's ducking these charges? Who knows? But he's been named in the call. He's been named specifically by name. So whenever he does decide to come back to Dubai, so from Dubai to England, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna get arrested again? He just did some time in Dubai. Is he gonna do time again? Like, I don't want this for the man them. I don't want this for people like Fred, yeah, has obviously been through hell and back. He's been through the trenches. He's made it to a certified chart topper. Man's got #1 with Dave and them, yeah? I just hate to see people regress. You got LD who basically made it out. I mean, LD, he didn't blow like Fredo did, but he's in jail now. You know what I'm saying? For an AM, or not even an AM no more. I think it was gun charges, actually. I think he got reduced to not the shooting or whatever. I don't know what it was, but you've got these people here that, Lowski, all these man, like Miz or Mac, whoever you want, you've got these man here that they create opportunities for themselves, SJ, and then they throw it all away. And sometimes you get some success stories like Mazza L20 who did a 10-year stretch, 11-year stretch, whatever, and he got big in jail and now he's come out to some opportunities like Mans Malone and them. So I'm happy for man them that have been in jail, created opportunities for them. But what's going on with the man them that are coming out the hood, they're making it somewhere, and then they're getting caught in this madness? I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy. No wonder Fred's just chilling in Dubai. He ain't trying to deal with these gun charges. Why are these men even chipping in for guns? Like, I thought these men were rich anyway. I thought Fred is so rich, he can just buy them with his own pocket money, you know what I'm saying? But he's got man chipping in for the strap. But listen, I don't know about all these politics. I'm just reporting the news, innit, you feel me? So I'm gonna leave it there. I wanna know your thoughts, yeah? And I wanna see the nerds in the comment section that talk about, oh yeah, this is all fake news. Fake news where? Fake news where? Exactly. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. And I'll see you lot at the next video. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay vigilant. You've done already.